Good evening. Today's date is January 25th, 2025. Time is 6 p.m. Now, I try to grab something from each day, an experience from each day. This is sort of an extension from the video I did earlier this morning. Not talking about the same subject, but switching it to the evangelical. Now, I was brought up when I was a kid in because one of the places I visited today was a nun. She's about 97 years old. This nun was very influential in my life as far as bringing me up and instilling values that I still hold today. When I was a child, they had a program in New York City for underprivileged children, and it was a place called St. Dominic's. It was a Catholic convent, which they took care of orphan kids and kids who had issues, their parents had issues or whatever, and they weren't able to hold on to them. So they kept them in this temporary placement until they got their act together, and then the kids were able to come home. Well, I got there at the age of 3, and I stayed there until I went into the Navy at 18. Hey, don't feel bad for me because, I think that's the best thing that could have happened to me. It instilled morals and values in me, which I still hold today, and I teach my children. But going back to what I was saying about evangelicals, the people who just go to church on, once, maybe twice, 3 times a month, or whatever they may go. They put their Jesus masks on, go to church, and then they take them off when they leave out. They spout that they are about Christ, and they're about loving their neighbors. But meanwhile, they teach all this stuff to their children, and they vote in a man who is anything but what reflects their supposed values. Now, I only mention the nuns or the sisters is because when I was there, we had a conversation with some other older sisters as well, and they can see right through this facade called Trump. They see right through him. Now, they have some of the same convictions that some of these other evangelicals may have, but they're calling a spade a spade. They do not like him. Maybe it's a New York thing too, I'm not sure, but they do not like him. They can see through his guise and what he's trying to do. So just to let you know that all people of religion don't lump themselves in to that crowd that follow this man around blindly. I just want to throw that at you tonight. Getting ready to head back to Virginia tomorrow. Appreciate you guys listening, and repost, and I'll catch you another day. Thanks.